I had 3 guys in front of me that giving me trouble. 2 were in front, 1 was at the side. And as I was dealing with the 2, just verbal to start with, the other guy had lined me up from the side, did this headbutt that started from here, went bang. I didn't see it coming until bang, I got hit like that. So I saw black. When people learn Wing Chun, they start off with the forms, and a common misconception is they think, okay, I'm learning this move to counter a certain type of move, and I'm doing this to counter another move, and if I learn to stick all these moves together and apply them at the right time, then things will work. So one of the things that kind of blew my mind when I was in Hong Kong is Sifu was teaching, and someone was getting caught the same way each time. And the student said to Chu Shung Tin, I keep getting caught like this, how do I counter that? And Chu Shung Tin's answer was, if you've got the skill, anything will work. It doesn't matter what you do. If you've got the skill, any single thing will work. People don't understand that. They spend a lot of time thinking, I want to make my reflexes work, so if a punch comes in like that, I'll do that. But I could counter it like that, I could counter it like that, I could counter it like that. Everything counters everything. The only requisite is that you must get your hand in front of the hand that's going to strike you, otherwise you're getting hit. You have to be able to make contact with the forearm as it's coming in, same as anything in a fight. But from there, all options will work just as well. So you don't have to think about where people go wrong, and they do it with exams. So you'll have exams, passing your grade in that, where you'll get marked for, when someone's done that strike, then I should have done a dice-out punch. And they'll write down, okay, 4 marks, he did the dice-out punch. And if I should do something else, a funny bong sao, reverse tan sao, something like that, they'll say, oh, that's the wrong thing. It doesn't work like that. And that period of time when you're thinking, what should I do now, is the time is too much. It won't work like that. It has to be that you just come out. So for example, to explain that more clearly maybe, against a kick, I had trouble with kicks because if a kick's coming like this side, I have to counter there. If it's coming the other side, I'll do this. And so you think, okay, what side it's going to come from? And then I realised, what Sifu explained to me, as soon as they move, as they start to kick, you just launch up along the centre. And then your reflexes, so you've started at the same time, you see movement and you just start to kick. If they're faking, all well and good, you can just kick them. If they are kicking, your reflexes will make you intercept the leg correctly. But if you're stopping and thinking about it, then it's too late. And that's why people can't fight with it when they've trained that way, when they're trying to think, what do I do against this, what do I do against that? Basically, anyone who's been in a fight knows what happens is you just go in and try and hit the person. You don't think, myself, I don't really think a coherent thought. I just think I'm going to hit him and let the reflexes take over. So there's this phenomenon that happens with Wing Chun, where you feel like that you're just watching yourself doing things with, say when you do sticking hands, if there's clips around where you can see me going really fast, and it looks like, one guy said to me, oh, that must have been practice because it's too fast to do by reflex, but it's the other way around. You couldn't practice and make it work. And you get a sense of watching yourself do things as if you're observing it, observing yourself fighting or doing whatever. The same thing happens in fight or flight situations for me. Quite often when I've been really scared, it's like I'm observing myself doing the thing. I'm not trapped in my head anymore. It's almost like I'm outside it. Things seem to move in slow motion and I'm watching myself do things. I'm not deciding to do things. It's just coming out and I'm looking on. I remember one time when I was bouncing and there was just, this guy was getting in my face for, it felt like hours, it was probably half an hour or something, just screaming in the face because he wanted to come to the pub and I wouldn't let him in. And in the end I thought, like, I'm just going to belt him. It's probably the wrong thing to do, but I mean, as soon as I laid a hand on him, he was going to belt me, so I thought I'd just belt him first. And so I lined him up, got all ready to do it, and went to hit him, and it went really badly. I knocked him over, but it didn't do much damage. You could get up, and he had to go at me afterwards and everything, which, I had a clean hit at him, and it didn't work well. The reason was, once again, because I'd had so much time to wind up to do it, that there was, in some way I'd telegraphed it, or something had happened where he could deal with it, the guy could fight. Other times when I'd be walking along and completely unaware of something, someone would just come out and all I'd see is something flashing into my vision, generally things worked really well. It would surprise me, you know. Like I had one instance where even after getting hit, I had 3 guys in front of me giving me trouble. 2 were in front, 1 was at the side. And as I was dealing with the 2, just verbal to start with, the other guy had lined me up from the side to this headbutt that started from here and went bang. I didn't see it coming until bang, I got hit like that. So I saw black, and I thought, oh, maybe I'm blacking out. When you're fighting, quite often I find that time seems to slow down. You think these thoughts that should take minutes, but they seem to all come out in a flash of a second. I felt myself like I was going to black out. I saw black, but I managed to reach out, grab the guy's head, bring it down on my knee, and drop him to the ground. So that's an extreme example of me not being ready, but my reflexes did the work, and that was always better than when I lined up people to. The couple of times I lined up people to belt them, I didn't spend all the bouts of career doing that.